everyone. Tom Gorin, along with Sambo,
Hello,
and
everyone.
welcome to round 17 of F1XL Formula 4 today. We are around the Shanghai International Circuit, getting ready for China's Grand Prix, otherwise known as the Chinese Grand Prix. I am joined by my co-commentator, Sambo, today, and after last week's monstrous, I can't even say it, like
Monstrosity.
disaster of a race, with the safety car glitch and all that,
Yes.
we've now learned that well, there won't be a rerun, and the results will be taking place after lap 28. So that means Warder won the race,
No,
I
that was
think,
no.
with Rosberg in
It was
second.
Cinnamon Rage who won the race with what? Was it
Ah, yeah.
Cinnamon Rage who won the race
Uh,
with Rosberg in second, and Slow Dog was third.
uh,
You were taking, I think, the
yeah. So
previous week's
Cinnamon
results
Rage.
from Canada. I think is what you were
Ah,
looking
yeah,
at.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
fair.
I knew like Rosberg was in second, but like I didn't know like who was in first. I thought it was thingy, but
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. Anyway, we hope that we shouldn't have any more glitches, but I can't really be 100%. What's the word I'm looking for? Like honest. Wants to go, including a rerun. I'm guessing, not just of
Yes.
Monaco, but of another circuit.
Belgium
And
3 if you're
Sam
on any
Hez
circuit.
is back.
Yep. He was
And
ill
the
last week.
championship, well, yeah, and the championship now, Rosberg has closed the gap. Sam has talked to us about the championship battle between Sam Hez and F1 Rosberg.
Oh, it's going to be interesting now. The gap is around about 11 points. So with 5 rounds to go, with 4 normal rounds and a rerun of Belgium later on the season after we finish the 4 races, it's going to be interesting because Rosberg did have the pace to win in Monaco last week, but the safety car glitch kind of ended any chances he had of winning that race. So it's just going to be down to if he can carry on his form. And well, Sam has seen a rough couple of weeks. He wasn't here last week, but he had a rough race in Canada, trying to
Yeah,
wait out the conditions to dry out in Canada, which did not work out for him. So he'll be hoping for better enough return to form and increasing his lead
yeah.
in the championship. But Rosberg will be looking to stop his charge if all possible.
Scene in China, known for a lot of high-speed corners, mainly the long term one, and it's more known for more known for two things. One, it's massive amounts of tire wear throughout the race, throughout the long corners of sectors 1 and 2, and then obviously the longest straight in Formula One, the back straight
Which is just
on
over
in
one
towards
kilometre
the
long, if I remember correctly.
yeah, 1 kilometer long. It's the longest straight in Formula One as the drivers are getting ready now. So it
Yep.
is 9 o'clock. Well, 1 past 9. So hopefully we should be ready to get
Yep.
started.
Another thing to mention that Cinnamon Rage, who has had a good, decent last couple of weeks, is only 1 point behind Rosberg in the championship with his win last round
Ooh,
at Monaco.
wow. Interesting dynamic there between Rosberg and Cinnamon Rage. So you got to wonder how will Cinnamon Rage play into this championship battle between Rosberg and Sam Hez going into the final rounds of the season.
I would say he's a dark horse here because he's kind of worked
Yeah,
his way up through the order to
yeah,
a point
definitely,
from the midfield up to
yeah,
just
definitely,
snuck his way into the top three without any real notice, and he's kind of just got the job done.
yeah.
So it's really all about just for him getting the job done. To this, who do we see? Who do you see getting pole here? Because there's a lot of good options here for
Well,
this.
well, if you think about the dominance that Sam has had over the last couple of weeks, minus Canada and Monaco, I could easily see him taking pole position here. But I think if Sam Hez makes some mistakes and crash, if he crashes out, then I think it's anyone's ball game. I feel that Rosberg will try and be on the pace. I feel like also Sin and Rage will be there. And you know, it's going to be a close battle. It's going to be a close battle for pole position. Or who knows? Anyone could take pole position here between Hez, Cinnamon Rage, and Rosberg, and plus Warder as
Oh, it's a
well.
wet
And
quali.
I think it's heavy rain conditions.
Oh, that's
I think it's
interesting.
heavy.
This will make a difference to
Ooh,
setups for the. I'll tell you, this will make a difference to setup for the drivers because if you think
yep.
about this here, this is going to be interesting for the drivers to actually have to put up with these conditions because now they've got to
Yeah.
rework their setups depending on what the weather conditions for the race are.
Just got a comment saying, I've just got a comment saying dry race. So it looks like it's going to be rain qualifying and a dry race. We don't know how long for. It could be a dry race for only like a first half of the race or all the race. So we do know it's going to be a dry race. So they're going to have to resort back to the strategy. So it looks like no one will have the tyre advantage going into the race. So it's intermediate conditions actually. Okay, not
Yeah,
bad. So
intermediates.
we have.
I think Slow Dog was the first
So
car out
let's
on
see.
track in the Williams.
Oh, I thought Jonah was.
Was he?
Let's see. A slow dog. I know where it is.
He's just coming into.
Ah, he's not. It's
It was,
it's Jonah. Jonah's coming around
oh yeah, yes. I thought
the
he
second
was.
sector now. Yeah. Just how's the quality, by the way? If it's bad, I understand. I can't do anything about it. But hey, anyway, Jono is on his outlap right now, and talk to us about why it, especially on a track like China that we raced on a couple of weeks ago in RFL, because like the race changed from dries to intermediate conditions. It's very difficult to try and keep your tires in check in these intermediate conditions. Tell us why it's more difficult to keep your tires in check in wet conditions than dry.
I would say that race was an interesting one because it was a wet race, but it started on dry tires, which can sometimes happen with this game because of the way that the sometimes weather conditions work. But you have to, in these conditions, you have to keep the tires within the operating window. Otherwise, you're going to have cold tires, and you're going to have the rear end of the car sliding out. So
Yeah.
you want to avoid that as much as possible because sliding the rear end of the car out is going to lose you time, and you don't want to lose too much
It
time.
is.
As two things to mention about this track, two corners that are very important for your lap. The corner that Jono is just going to be coming up to now of turns 1, 2 and 3, it's important to carry as much speed as much momentum through this corner as per possible, because loss of momentum will cause you a lot of lap time around here. And the one other important place is at the end of sector 2, heading up the tight corner onto the straight, getting as close to the apex as per possible to get the best line, otherwise you're going to run wide. And of course, we know DRS, it's going to be even more important than usual to find lap time, because you won't have the added effect of the DRS to give you an extra speed boost down the straights. So it's all about maximising the lap time and not letting the rear end of the car slide out.
Yeah, especially with the people who are using like no traction and no ABS, because especially in these conditions, it's very tough to keep the back end. Well, if you're on a wheel, that is, on a pad. For some reason on this game, if you're on a pad, you get more traction. I mean, that's probably the reason why guys like Vapid, who's on the pad when we did China around here for RFL a couple of weeks ago, that's why he got done so well in this race. But as you can see,
John runs a little bit wide there coming out of the last corner. Coming out of that corner, he ran just a little bit in the AstroTurf on the left hand side. Shouldn't cost him too much time because it didn't lose any momentum, but it'll affect his lap time a little bit.
Yeah, he's on 1.27 laps here, so he's going for it right now.
Yep.
So let's see, here comes Jono. He's going to be the first person to set a lap
benchmark
officially in this qualifying. I think he's a... wait, I don't think he's a new guy, because you mentioned how
he's been here all season. He's had a checkered season. His season started off well, but it's kind of fallen away as he's gone further on. His Warder goes fastest at a 1:48.
So 1:48.2. 1:48.2 by Warder, so that's the mark time as... Now it's Slow Dog 1:48.6, so now it's Sneeko. Rosberg goes third. 1:53, I don't think that was a good lap for me. I think he made a mistake.
coming up to the end. Sam Hess has a lot of fuel on board. He's got 5 laps of fuel on board, which means he's
Yeah.
going for multiple laps.
Yeah,
Here.
5 laps of. Yeah, especially with like track evolution on this track, it's very effective, especially on like the main straights and the high-speed corners of Sector 2. So, track evolution is really important, wet or dry. And as you can see, Lynchman, Caesar, Scar, Cinnamon Rage, they're all struggling right now. So, let's see what Sam Hez can do. Oh, he goes a little bit wide of the final corner right now, but here comes Sam Hez across the line. No,
it's only 7th.
7th.
Remember how much fuel he's got on board though. He can go for multiple laps.
Yeah.
The one thing with this weather and the qualifying though is it throws up a curveball in the race of any strategy can be used. So you can use any strategy you want in the race. If you qualify in intermediates and it's a dry race, you can start in any tire compound. So there could be a lot of mixed strategies on this grid when it comes to the race.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. So as you can see, there's Kavi 74 and Binky's not out yet. So as you can see, short shifting there. Very useful tactic in wet conditions. Short shifting equals more grip. On the rear end, he goes way wide. On the end, and he goes 15th.
Warder sets another fastest lap.
148. 8 flat for Warder. So it looks like Warder 0 is on the verge of taking pole here by 6 seconds. Well, 6 seconds, 6 tenths, unless
still have 5
Slow
minutes
Dog.
left, remember that though.
Yeah.
Slow Dog will gone back in the pits.
Slow Dog
actually.
or Rosberg can do anything. Yeah. Let's see.
Drivers-
So he's
a lot
going
of
on
drivers
the
will be-
Rosberg.
A lot of the drivers are actually going back into the pits now. I'm noticing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag on Rosberg's end.
It could just be the game.
I don't know if that's with.
White.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting strategy. It looks like, and I don't know if that's looking like this on your end, but no, he's realised he was in the wrong cars. It's fine. He's still going round, but he's only in rich mix now. So I'm going to assume he's going for a fair few laps to rubber, and he's getting a lot of rubber down on track, so he can actually make up a decent bit of lap time.
Yeah.
It's an interesting strategy. Most of the drivers only went for one run, 1 or 2 runs.
Warder's going for another lap here, so. Oh no, that's the Force India. Force India's gone his way there a little bit. He's on to the I won't blame him.
I think he was on the lead, so yeah. Oh, bloody drift so much. Oh no, he's screwed the lap. Yep, he's backed off. I just saw Sam Hess trying to do his best initial D impression there. Strategy. I suppose he doesn't have to use those in the race, so he's just using up all the potential he can out of those tires. So we have Slow Dog who's about to start his lap.
Yeah.
Coming around the coming down towards the last corner.
Yep. See, this is Slow Dog right now. Can he go 6 tenths quick? Pole here with 2 minutes to go, and
here we go. He starts his lap.
Can't.
No, he's on an out lap.
Oh, he's just started it.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine.
So let's see. Rosberg, Scar, and Lynchman are all fighting for position here. Who's that way? Who's that in the way?
Nice fair bit of clear.
Oh, that's Rosberg. Oh, wait, that's not Rosberg. That's Chaos.
Yeah, I think Chaos was out of fuel last time I checked.
He's going slow.
I think he's out of fuel.
Yeah, he's low fuel mode, so yeah, I don't think he's gonna get around. So looks like Chaos will start the race in 8th or lower.
Well, people have still got to improve though,
So
and the thing is, like Cinnamon Rage all the way down in P10, that's not really where he wants to be.
Yeah.
Sam Hess is in P7,
definitely,
and he hasn't really improved either.
Yeah.
And Rosberg is currently looking
see if Jono.
hot seat at the moment.
See, Jono, that's a 1 now. That's a really bad lap time there. I don't think it's improving.
I don't know.
Here comes Sam Hez.
Sam Hez has been on that same 7
Across the line.
Oh, he's gone fastest.
Pole!
147.9.
Pole 147.9 for Sam Hez, 1/10 quicker. But I think Warder can beat that time.
I think Slowdown might have invalidated his lap because he's only on standard mix. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Here comes Warder.
He's not on a lap.
Exit of the hairpin.
He's not on a good lap. That's not a good lap. He's going for another lap. I think he invalidated that lap. Oh. No, he didn't.
So unless
148.0, he did improve very slightly. I think he's going for another lap though.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, yep.
Sam Hez is retired. He's done with 16 seconds to go.
Oh, Sam Hez, the championship leader.
He's retired.
Oh, he might have made a mistake there.
Yep, he had one more lap in him, but I think he made a mistake, so he's just backed out of the lap and retired. I think he believes he's done enough.
I think this is gonna be Sam Hez, championship leader, has retired from qualifying, and now let's see what Warder can do. Caesar goes P3 with a 148.3.
Nice lap time.
Slow dog. Yeah, he's 800s quicker than his previous lap.
Scar goes P5.
Let's see Warder.
148.7.
P5 for Chaos.
Cinnamon's only P8 by the way, and a 149.4.
Wow, Cinnamon Rage is only P8, so the man who won Monaco last week,
he's got work to do.
Cinnamon Rage is not having a good race.
Well, he's got work to do in this race coming up, but it'll be a lot more interesting to race with setups obviously more dictated towards the race. It's going to be interesting.
So let's see what Warder can do here around the final corner. Rose Warder, can he go 1/10 quicker to get pole position here for the Chinese Grand Prix? Around the final corner he goes. Can Warder Zero get pole position?
No, he hasn't. A 147.8.
No, he hasn't. Wait, he's 1/10 quicker, but I think he's invalidated the lap.
Oh dear.
He's 1/10 quicker.
I thought he'd gone faster.
I think he's invalidated it.
Here comes Slow Dog.
Slow Dog.
He can't improve.
No, he goes fourth.
A 148.3.
Rosberg, what can he do?
He's not improved either.
No, so Sam Hez has gone pole position. Wow.
150. Cavi finishes his lap. Binky has not done a lap and it will be starting from the back of the grid in P17.
So Sam Hez takes pole position for the Chinese Grand Prix. I said it. I said, listen, Sam Hez, if he can get a good lap in, he's going to get pole. And it was going to be close, and it was close.
The thing is, though, Rosberg is not too far back from him, unlike in previous races. So this is going to be a lot more interesting as Binky is pulled back into his garage pit box and retiring from the session as we head into the race.
So Sam Hez takes pole position with a 147.9 and Warder 1/10 behind. Rosberg's in third place. Brilliant lap there by the championship contender. Caesar's in fourth with Slow Dog in fifth. F1XL Scott is in sixth with Lynchman in seventh. Monaco winner Cinnamon Rage is in eighth with Chaos in ninth place. Yono is in 10th, and then Snakio, Roland and My Life in 12th, 13th, and Joe Skeet and Cavi. And all eyes on Matty and Binky round out the grid. So Sambo, dry race apparently. Who's your pick to win this race?
Ooh, this could be interesting. This could be real interesting now because it kind of Cinnamon Rage has work to do due to where he is on the grid. He's going to have to work his way through a lot of traffic, and he's right in the midfield battle, which could be interesting. Sam Hess has clear air in front of him, and Rosberg is on the second row. So he can see his rival from where he is on the grid. It's going to be interesting going into turn 1, but this turn 1 is known for causing chaos if people don't judge lines correctly, as has been found out from past races. So it's a little bit about being careful to begin with, but picking your line to get the best advantage through the first section of corners through 1, 2 and 3. they would have thought ahead to the race, and if it's a dry race, they're obviously going to be running a dry setup, which basically means they would have been compromised in qualifying with less downforce in order to be able to do it in the race. No.
One of the default setups.
It's either going to be most likely.
It's going to be interesting.
It's either most likely going to be setup 3 or setup 4. I'd say at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Setup 3 will give you more grip through the corners, but less on straights, and setup 4 will give you more on straights than in corners, depending on how much you adjust the wing. Because you are allowed.
Well, you probably need to go setup 4, don't you? Thanks that long straight.
Yes, but you also have to adjust for the very sort of snail section of turns 1, 2 and 3, and the sort of very tight technical turn that leads onto the long straight, as they're very deceiving corners in terms of how quickly they tighten up. So you just need to be careful of that when it comes to that sort of thing. Sorry about that, we missed that. Warder's taking the lead. Sam Hez. Jesus. Head through turn 2. Good start for Warder. Sam Hez has fell back from the Force India. Bear with us at the moment while sort of issues with this party. For some reason it's being awkward. Sorry when this isn't actually happening. Lanchman's under pressure from Slow Dog. He's on the mediums to know actually, so yeah. So Lanchman's going longer in this race than expected, so this is going to be interesting. Cinnamon Rage has overtaken Chaos for P6. My Life has got past Joe for P15, but Joe comes back at him and gets P15 back. Look at this battle further back. It's amazing.
You know, Sam Hez in second, excuse me.
Yep.
There you are. And then Rosberg in third. You know the yellow flag in sector 2, who's that? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, look at this.
Yep, sorry about that.
Ski battle.
Sorry about that issue with the party there. It just kind of went down briefly for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, Sam Hez in second place. So Warder now
he took the lead.
Could be a major threat in this race.
He actually took. He got a decent start. I missed part of the start, but he's caught up. And look at this for a battle that's forming. Because 5/10 behind his championship rival, and looks quicker at the moment.
Yeah. Actually, look at this between Lynchman and Cinnamon Rage on the outside. Goes Lynchman in the Renault. Incredible move. He's on there.
Mediums tad as well.
As you can see, there's a massive battle. Look at this battle right now between Roland, Scar, and Binky. Oh my goodness me! This is wow. So
Chaos tries to sneak his nose up the inside there, and he's kind of half spun it, but he saved it.
So the top 3 are all on soft tyres. That's Warder, Sam Hez, and Rosberg. Then Slow Dog, who is 3 seconds behind him, is on super soft with Lynchman on medium. Oh, someone's on wide.
That's Lynchman. Oh, there's contact with Cinnamon.
Contact with Cinnamon and
that
Lynchman.
Was well saved, by the way. Well saved.
Rocky. If you think about Cinnamon Rage, he's in contention for the championship now. He's 1 point behind Rosberg. He's got to get past Lynchman. He's going to go dive down the inside. He's going to think about it.
That is over
P13. Very interesting. Oh, Roland's behind both of them as well. Oh.
Caesar's overtaking
This is going to be interesting now.
Sets the fastest lap.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting race now. So we have multiple drivers on different tyre compounds. So we're gonna need to pay attention about how they manage their tyres. Can Warder manage his tyres more than Rosberg?
Roland is also on mediums as well to note. He's on mediums as well. And so is Binky.
He's on mediums with Sam.
Binky's also on mediums. Scar is on.
Caesar's on mediums. Chaos is on mediums. He's just pitted again. I think that's damage from wing. So Chaos not having the best race so far. And then Joski is on mediums, and My Life and Cavi are on super softs. But there is your race leader, Warder. Wait, has he just been overtaken? Or
no, it just says that.
Cavi's going to be lapped already.
Yep, Cavi has had issues. Cavi lost connection to the session and he's just rejoined, so that might be a ghost car. He's had issues with connections, so yeah. Slow Dog is currently trying to make use of his super soft tyres.
Oh, look at this! Slow Dog and Rosberg. Rosberg trying to defend if he has any chance of overtaking Rosberg, of overtaking Sam Hez in the championship. He goes defensive, Slow Dog around the outside in towards the hairpin. I don't think he's going to make the move stick. No, he's not. And Rosberg, great defensive maneuver though.
Make this work because he's on one of the softer sets of tyres, so he's got to make this work.
He's on the quicker tyre, but Rosberg, Rosberg's going to catch up to Sam Hez. Yep, he can't be dealing with Slow Dog at this time of the race.
He was within a second last lap. He's lost time somewhere. He was within a second last time. I don't know where he's lost time.
Wait a minute. Has he got damage?
Doesn't look like he has.
No, he hasn't. Oh, wait a minute, that's Cavi.
Cavi's already lapped. Well,
it's lap 4 and Cavi's already been lapped, so it's a shame, but I think Cavi should just retire right now. His race is basically done.
Not done and dusted already. Before we even come.
Yeah,
we've not even done quarter races.
As you can see in like the faster corners, it seems like Slow Dog has more grip because of the super softs compared to the softs, but Rosberg's gonna have the advantage since his tyres are more durable than the supers. So as you can see, Lenchman is 7 seconds behind. Oh my goodness me, look how close he's getting to Rosberg right there.
Tell you what, the midfield here looks like very close. I'm saying that much. The midfield's very close.
Sam Hez is under a second towards Warder right now. I think he's got DRS. He should have DRS. Yeah, he's got DRS here. So
DRS on Roland.
Look how much later he's braking towards Warder.
Here comes Scar on Roland. Down the inside.
Oh, he's up there. Oh!
That was close.
Contact there, but man. Wow.
Got away with it. Jono's overtaking Caesar from P10. Jono, Roland's ran wide again. Cinnamon Rage is in the pits by. Oh dear!
Oh, what's happened there?
2 cars out.
Oh!
Jono and Caesar. I just seen that in the background.
Jono and Caesar. Safety car's got to be deployed. What happened there?
Caesar's tried to overtake Jono. He's clipped the rear end of his car, spun into his car, and they both power drive straight into the barrier.
Oh, that's a shame.
I seen it happen as well in the background. That was interesting. And Cinnamon Rage, by the way, is pitted. This is quite early for Cinnamon Rage.
Yeah, he's going on the supers, and that's Chaos there, so Chaos is going to avoid them. But no point because that's a ghost. So it looks like everyone's going to have to slow down.
My Life as well. I think My Life has had issues in this race as well, because he's well down the order as well. He's down about 40 odd seconds behind.
Got no damage.
He's about 7 seconds behind where he is on like Cavi's now.
Yeah, oh, look at this again.
Here goes Roland under pressure yet again from Scott. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can make the move stick this time. Nope, he's not. He's made a mistake. And this is going to put him under pressure from Binky, who's going to have momentum off the straight.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Side by side.
No, he's not.
Scar and Binky. Binky has the line.
Oh boy,
this is
going to be interesting now.
Scar's coming back at him.
Down the inside. Nope. Oh, thinks about it. Slow Dog trying to get past Rosberg again. Just not enough.
He wasn't close enough
to get the move done. Yeah, he wasn't close enough there. I don't think he's going to try around the outside. No way. In towards turn number 2.
Sam has his back.
But I think Warder's now.
Scars re-overtaking Binky.
Rosberg's on the defend here.
Binky's made a mistake. And he's fell back. He's fell back in the clutches of Matty and Snake, I think.
Look at this battle. This is for P3 between Slow Dog and
almost all of the right hand side of his front wing. If you look at the right hand side of his front wing, the canards are missing on the right hand side.
I see it.
He's made contact with He's made contact with Scar somewhere in that last sector. The amount of understeer. I know how he feels because I had this issue.
Very costly, yeah. Very costly. The gap between Rosberg and Slow Dog is 0.4 of a second. Surely now, this is the moment for Slow Dog, as it says he's going to pit in between like 12 and 15. So here comes Slow Dog. Rosberg's going to defend. Is he? Is he going to defend? He's going to go dive down the inside. No, he's not. Wow. Okay, I thought he was going to dive down the inside, but again, wasn't foreign.
He's got the DRS wide
Side by
open.
side.
He should have it this time.
Side by side.
Roland has
No,
better
he's
straight.
not.
Roland has better straight line speed. Side by side. Oh, there's contact. He's letting him back through.
And he's letting him through. Okay, that's fair play. Fair play to Scar.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact there, so that's fair. He's going to have another go at him as Jono has left the session. It's set 2 DNFs in a row for Jono.
Is 5 tenths behind Warder. Let's see what happens here. No, he doesn't. He doesn't go dive down the inside.
We actually have two battles going on here. We have the battle for the lead and the battle for third.
Yeah, what about, and also the battle for 7th as well, maybe?
7th was a battle before, I think. Well, Roland is going to have to come back at Scar, but Scar's on faster tyres just now, so I think Roland is going to have the longer game here with the mediums, as to where Scar is going to have to pit earlier. So all he has to do is keep sort of in touch with him. As Binky, that strategy he had is not going to work out due to the fact of the tyre problem, the fact of his front wing, most of that right hand side was missing. Sam Hayes is not quite close enough for him.
Sam Hayes,
5
5 times going to get the DRS. This could be the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Sam Hayes
Warder's defending the inside. He's moving very slightly. Here comes Sam Hayes.
No, he's not. Dive down the inside. No. Wow.
He wasn't.
Wow.
Warder had more. Warder was later on the brakes.
Wow.
Warder was definitely later on the brakes than he was.
Rosberg stays in third. Wow. Very interesting. So we have 2 battles for podium positions. Sam Hayes could lead this race if he overtakes. Yeah.
All within 1 picture shot, I might add as well.
Yeah, and just under what? That's 4 seconds.
I think that's about 4 seconds.
What, 4 seconds?
And then we have Lanchman in P5, who's had a very quiet race, but he's just kind of going along about his business on the mediums.
As long as he can keep distance with. As long as he can keep that distance between him and maybe Slow Dog, Sam Hayes, or Rosberg, then he's got a chance of winning this race. Maybe with safety car, but obviously with the safety car glitch, you know, you're taking a massive chance with that. So Sam Hayes is still in 2nd place behind Warder, the race leader.
He's 4 tenths behind as they got come into the sector with the DRS. He will have DRS once again. Warder is late.
Yes.
Warder is later on the brakes though.
Does he?
So this is going to be interesting.
Doesn't.
I don't think he's going to go for a move here because it's kind of stupid to go for a move here when you have DRS on the straight. If you think about it.
Yeah. See, 6 tenths. The gap. And that's the gap also. So let's see. Does he go for the move here?
He's not close.
Goes to the inside. No, not again. No. And Slow Dog is nowhere near. He's not going to die from it. No, surely no way. As you can see, Rosberg is carrying 2.5 laps of fuel, and he's in rich, and apparently he's going up. Well, now he's in 2.4 laps.
Yeah. Slow Dog's also on 2.3.
2.3. Sam Hayes 1.1. So that might be the difference why Sam Hayes is quicker.
Yep. Lighter car makes a difference. Fuel. I mean, that would probably be a second lap in lap times, I'd say, round about that with a lighter car.
Yeah. What is laps? So Sam Hayes has got 1 lap of fuel less, so he's going to be more quicker. No wonder he's catching him. This is going to be an interesting battle here. I don't think anyone is. No. Oh, bit of a mistake there by Cavi, and that is going to.
He's a minute down, so does it really matter?
Yeah, I was just looking to see if there was any more battles from the grid.
It's
But
only the,
as
it's
you
only
can
the
see,
top
there
four.
is Warder and Sam has.
Sam has
Yeah,
back again.
it's very interesting. This could be.
He's too
This
far
could
back this time
be
round.
all about undercuts. No, he's not.
Oh, he was.
No,
He
he's
gained
not.
3
He's
tenths.
gained 4 tenths.
He gained 3 tenths through that corner. Here
He's
he
gained
comes.
3 tenths. And maybe with the set, well, yeah, he's got a default setup, and no, again he doesn't go for the move. Rosberg again.
The slow dog wasn't close enough either.
This is going to be so I probably think that this race will be about pit stops if both Sam Hess and Slow Dog cannot overtake Warder and Rosberg respectively. I think they will try and go for the undercut, like one lap undercut, and see like if they can do anything, because you've got to think the day in this game must be affecting them, especially Sam Hess and Slow Dog as well. No wonder Sam Hess can't get past Warder right now.
Here
Dropping
comes
back.
Cinnamon Rage going for an overtake on the Snake, and it's going to be a fairly easy overtake as Snake runs wide. That'll be P9 for Cinnamon Rage.
Yeah. Sam Hess, so Cinnamon Rage is back in the race. So Cinnamon Rage is in 9th place. So he's going to be back in the race, probably in the later stages. Meanwhile, we've got 2 battles for first and third. Oh, Sam Hess! Oh my goodness me!
A big slide.
Sam Hess lost the back end of
he's trying his best drifting impressions, but it's not really what they're doing here. Your grip's important, you know.
Lost the back end of the car, and he nearly just.
He still has DRS though. He's still within
championship
a second.
over. Yeah, he's not going to get him though. He's 7 tenths behind compared to last lap.
Slow Dog's 4 tenths back though. Slow Dog could have a chance at this.
This could be it. No, I don't think he will.
The thing about this that now at this point, Slow Dog's going to have dirt air stuck behind Rosberg. This is not going to help tyres or aero. So if I was Slow Dog here, I wouldn't go for it. I would maybe go for an undercut and try and make an undercut work.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like the pit stops are going to matter. So you've got to think this is lap 11 now. What could happen? Well, oh my goodness me, Waters one ride and Sam Hess is all over him. Does Sam Hess go for the undercut? Is he trying to under pressure him? Who knows? But jeez, this is intense.
The dirt air effect might be coming into effect for Slow Dog.
Move. No, he doesn't.
I think Slow Dog's tyres might be starting to go off because he's just fell back outside the ones.
The supers.
He's probably going to start feeling the effects of tyre wear about now, I'd say.
Yeah, he's 1.5 seconds behind, so he must be feeling the effects. And then this is the time where Lynchman can now maybe come back into the race and maybe catch up to the Slow Dog or Rosberg.
Lynchman's got the great thing Lynchman has options here. He can go soft, or he can choose to go longer in the mediums, and he can maybe even go to super soft at the end of the race.
Bloody hell, Rosberg went wide.
He's got a 1.5 second gap at the moment.
This is going to be the lead of the
Warder's
race.
not Warder's leaving the inside. Warder's leaving the door on the inside.
Yeah, he is. It's it. And Sam Hess.
That's lead of the Grand Prix if he doesn't run wide. Warder around the outside.
Oh my goodness me. What a fight's back.
What
amazing battle between these 2 drivers here in China. And Sam
How did he pull that one out of the bag?
Warder.
As Slow Dog is in. Slow Dog is in.
Jesus. Oh, Warder. Around the outside goes Sam Hess in towards the first corner. Around the outside goes Sam Hess.
He's going to run wide though if he's not careful.
Yes.
No, he's got it.
Yes, he can. Sam Hess has taken the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix around the outside of the first corner. And the championship leader has made a critical championship winning move around the outside of Warder.
Warder's not giving up though.
On the first corner.
He's still there.
Now is this the time for Sam Hess to pull away or maybe go for the undercut?
He's not pulling away quite that much yet.
You have to think so.
Warder's still right up his gearbox pretty much. I wouldn't be saying anything
he's still
yet.
got 2.5 laps. He's still got 2.5 laps, and Rosberg has got 1.9 laps.
That was a bit of a slide.
So this is going to be interesting now.
If these two start battling very hard, this is going to give Rosberg a chance. Now though, now it's Warder's turn to pile the pressure on.
Oh, he's losing time here. He's losing time.
He had dirty air. I think he had dirty air through there.
Attempts there. Yeah, he's just lost.
He still has DRS, but I think he might fall out. I think he's going to fall out DRS this lap if he's not careful.
Yeah.
He has to stay within DRS to have any chance of staying within Sam Hess, otherwise this is going to be lost cause.
Yeah,
yep,
definitely.
he is losing time.
So Sam Hess doesn't pit.
Whoa!
Rosberg pit, no.
Whoa! Whoa! Sam Hess has just made a big mistake. He's just had a massive tank slapper and he's under pressure from Rosberg.
Oh my goodness me. So Sam Hess has made a massive mistake and Rosberg around the inside.
This is
Rosberg,
Sam Hess is
the two championship contenders side by side. Oh my goodness me, and Sam Hess continues. Wait, he's going to go around the outside. Rosberg.
This is going to be interesting
Look
if he
at
pulls
the
this
battle
off.
For the championship, the two championship around the outside. There's no way, surely. Oh my goodness.
He's made it work.
Around the outside into turn 4. What a move by the championship contender. And now Rosberg can go into the lead and challenge Warder now.
He's 3
This has been a crazy
back.
race already, man.
Yeah, it's close at the front. Oh, Binky is
Yeah.
got past Snake. Not really much of a fight there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Slow Dog is on soft.
If we could look at our, we could. It's a shame we can't look at their tyre.
You can.
You know, telemetries.
Yeah, that's something you can do. I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can't look at like how warm their tyres are and see
Yeah, I
like
wish you could see that. That'd be interesting.
who's getting
to
the
have that
advantage
to be,
here. Yeah.
to the actual game, but I think they need to work on more basic things first than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Rollins.
Let's see if Warder pits. Warder does pit. Warder pits.
Rollins is under pressure
pits.
from Slow Dog.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Battle for P5.
All the race contenders here.
Here comes Slow Dog down the inside of Roland. Roland doesn't fight him too much. Oh, Roland! Randy!
Sam, look at the action in the pits. So Rosberg pits.
Softs
Sam
for
Hess
him.
pits. Rosberg gets ahead.
Supers for
gets
Warder.
ahead. Wow, so mediums for Rosberg, supers for Warder. Lynchman takes the lead.
It's mediums for Sam Hess as well.
A lap car. Wow,
The undercut
so it
has
looks like
worked
they're
for
gonna do the
Slow
one
Dog.
stop, yeah.
The undercut has worked. He came in earlier, and he's made it work. He's only just behind.
Wait, has he?
Yeah, he's in third.
Oh wow. Oh wow, very interesting now.
One thing to throw into the spanner here.
Roland
Roland is
pitted, so-
Roland is on mediums and still hasn't pitted
Yeah,
yet. So
Roland hasn't pitted.
Rosberg is going to want to
Oh,
clear this
boy.
Sauber as quickly as per possible because he does
Look
not
at
want to
Sam
sit.
Hess, he's down in 7th.
He's
He's
second.
down in 7th, so
He says he's second for me.
he's not, he's in 7th. He's 7th.
Huh?
He's behind Cinnamon Rage.
It says Sam Hess is in seventh for me.
7th, yeah, that's what I meant, 7th, not 2nd.
Oh,
So Sam Hess is behind Cinnamon Rage here.
yeah.
Rosberg's behind Roland.
He's got to clear him
Oh,
now.
Roland's holding him up.
He has to
Clear
clear
him
him
now.
now.
Wants any chance to get a podium.
Roll doesn't make it too
Especially with
difficult.
Oh, come on. Oh my goodness me, Rosberg.
He isn't actually making this difficult. He's
Gotta get
throwing a
past
cat
him.
amongst the pigeons here. To make this
He's got to get past him inside line. Rosberg.
He's going to dive on
on
I
the
think.
inside. He's going to outbrake him here. He's going to outbrake him, but don't break too
Roland
late.
is later on the brakes.
He can't leave him room. Yes. And Rosberg has got past Roland there.
Oh,
And that's a critical
Sam
move now.
Hess
Now
got past
Rosberg.
Cinnamon Rage.
Oh boy. I think he's let him through. I think he might have let him through there, but wow. So Sam Hess is now in 6th place, Roland's in 5th, Rosberg's in 4th, Slow Dog as the undercut, Warder's in 2nd and Lynchman's in 3rd, but take into consideration that Lynchman and Roland have still yet to pit because they're on medium, so
Yep.
going to have
Lynchman's
the
kind of
effective
put
lead of
himself
this
in an
race.
Lynchman's kind of given himself a great opportunity here. He can if I was him, I wouldn't fight any of the anyone around him, because it's not really worth it. Apart from Roland, I think Roland is on the same tyre side as him, and he's probably worth him fighting him. But everyone else around, other than
Roland's
that,
dropped massively back to Rosberg. 1.7 seconds now is the gap.
That'll be
so
Sam
those
as
warm
well.
mediums are. Yeah. Oh boy, both Rosberg and Roland and Rosberg have lost the back end there.
One thing to note though,
to keep it
and
on the
unless
track.
that's a glitch, that is Warder on a set of super softs.
I can't see. See.
No,
he is on
super soft tires, whereas Rosberg and Sam Hayes are both on mediums, which means they technically don't have to pit again, whereas Warder's going to have to pit again.
So
he's in a two-stop here,
So
I think.
Warder's going to do the two-stop, and yet, why is he doing the two-stop?
I don't know.
That. The one-stop is quicker on this racetrack. You can do stop as Warder gets past a lap car.
That's Joe in the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, Jolski.
He's got
the best race for him.
Now, I would say now to Lanchman that Warder's probably not worth fighting. He's just let him go, because he's not really in the same strategy as you. Just do you.
But still, just fight him for the sake of entertainment. So, I mean, if he lets him through, I understand. But yeah,
it's kind of it's interesting.
Just fight him.
It'll be interesting though if what Lanchman decides to do here. He's not making it difficult.
Oh, he's let through. Oh, wait a minute. Round the outside. Goes Warder. Yeah, round the outside. Easy as you like. And the lead is his. Warder takes the official lead of the Chinese Grand Prix now. With
Sam Hess is
Lynchman
all
and
over,
Slow
coming
Dog
all over the
and
back.
Rosberg.
No, up to all over the back of Roland.
Yep. Indeed, I feel like Roland's going to run past. Maybe.
No, Roland did fight Rosberg though, so if he's going to be fair, he'd do the same back.
Don't know.
Ooh, that's
Sam Hayes just passed him.
He didn't even need DRS.
He's passed him there easily.
He didn't even need DRS to pass him. Oh, Roland!
Oh my goodness
Roland!
me.
Interesting. Is he going to try and dive on? No, he thinks better of it.
Wow.
Cinnamon Rage is not.
So
Oh!
Slow Dog's past Lynchman's in the pit.
Roland's just spun into the wall. No. Position change wise, Binky has made up 10 places from where he was on the grid. He hasn't pitted yet, but he started at the back
he started
of the grid.
17th.
The back of the grid.
Yeah.
And he's up to P7. Not bad so far.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely not bad for Binky right there, but he's gonna have to pit. So Sam Hayes is chasing down. He's apparently is he 10 seconds? Oh, that's the leader. He's 2.3 seconds behind Rosberg. Rosberg is 6 seconds behind Slow Dog.
Ooh, interesting.
Slow Dog's 4.7 seconds.
Roland tried to go up the inside, inside of Chaos, going into the section of corners just before the end of sector 2. That was interesting. They both got away with it, and they both left each other enough space, but Roland has lost himself a lot of ground there. He has the DRS. Can Chaos defend from this position?
Why is Rosberg in last place? Oh no, he's not. He's back in fifth.
It's probably just lag. Chaos runs wide, and through goes Roland into the points. Again, having had to pit.
Roland. He's pit.
Yep, he had to pit. He had damage.
Yeah. Yes. Roland is now in 9th.
Binky's in the pits finally. So what tires is Binky going to go into? It is a set of the super softs.
Yeah. Oh boy, Jesus! I thought that Toro Rosso was going to just bin into the wall then. Holy hell! Wow, but he was letting Thingy through.
Binky's going to be very quick at the back end of this race, by the way, because he's gone onto a set of super softs to the end of the race.
Mediums.
That's the first
Binky, Snako, and Caviar all on supers. Okay. This is a very interesting race as far as tyre strategies are concerned. Wow.
Now, the thing of this is, Warder's going to have to pit again.
Yeah.
Because he's on a set of supers, and supers won't take him to the end of the race, or will they? And he's managed to work out a strategy call that we don't know about.
I don't know.
I mean, if he can pull that off, then fair play to him, because that's a very, very decent job of taking supers that long. But that's chancing it with the supers, going that long. Sam Hez is coming up on his championship contender. So it's battle of the top two again.
Boy.
Coming up pretty shortly.
Oh boy, here we go. So looks like this is going to be a battle for second place once Warder pits, because there's no way he's taking supers to the end of the race. I'm sorry, no way. So Rosberg is going to have to defend from Sam Hez, and what's the gap in the championship? Was it 8 points?
It was 11 points.
11 points, so that's 15. So the gap will be reduced to 7 points going into next week,
Spain,
unless Sam Hez can overtake him.
As well, I think.
That's Spain next week. So unless Sam Hez can do something to overtake Rose, and that gap will be reduced.
That was a big lag spike.
Oh.
You got that as well then. That was interesting.
Wait, you got lagged out?
No, lag spike. It was like a huge lag spike.
Oh.
Jesus, this game honestly.
I can't tell if that's connection based. Oh wow. Yeah. I just thought that you said I lost connection.
No, I think I will. I think I would have lost connection. As Sam Hez has 6 tenths now. 6 tenths gap to Rosberg. Rosberg is struggling.
Interesting. We'll flag it in sector 2. I don't know who it is.
I still have times loading in, so I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Rosberg is still behind Sam Hez.
He's still close though.
I think 5 tenths.
He has 1.5 of fuel.
He's gonna.
Whereas Sam Hez has 0.9.
Yeah.
He's defending
this is gonna
the
be
inside
interesting
line.
to see if Rosberg. Nah, I don't think he's gonna get him. He's not gonna get him. No.
He's 5 tenths back.
He doesn't have any slipstream. He's not gonna get him.
He did have DRS there, but he wasn't able.
He's just not gonna get him this game.
Ward's in the pits, by the way.
Yeah, no slipstream. He's not gonna get him. Ward's in the pits. So I told you, there's no way he can last.
This will be a nuts. I think this might be it's another set of supers. He's going to be mega quick at the end of this race.
Wow. So he's going. I thought he might have gone on softs, but nah, supers.
He can.
So
I think 6
Warder
laps on the supers is doable.
Oh wait, he's gonna fall down. He's gonna fall back. Is he? No, he's just gonna stay ahead of Scar. Yeah, he is. Oh, he's not wide. He's not wide.
Oh, Rosberg trying to look around the outside again.
Outside.
Nope.
Oh,
he's got a cutback though.
Rosberg.
Nope.
He's got to be so careful.
This is for the lead. This is for the lead of the championship because this.
Wait, he's on softs. Rosberg's on softs.
What?
Wait, what?
This is mediums.
Why are Rosberg and Sam Hez on softs?
It's mediums for me.
No, it says soft. Why are they on softs?
It's medium. Oh shit.
I must be having the tyre wear glitch.
Must do, because I've got mediums on my screen, because they definitely both went into mediums.
No, it's showing that they're on mediums on the telemetry, but on the actual gameplay, it's on softs.
That's tire glitch.
So,
I think that's tire glitch.
Tire glitch. I know the fucking glitch with this fucking game. Jesus. Anyway, Rosberg trying to make a move down the inside. No, he doesn't.
He's not close enough. I think he's going to be a lot more patient with these moves here, because he knows he can. If he sit, either that or he can sit behind him and pressure him enough. Oh, it's a decent run at the last corner.
Yeah. Oh, Rosberg. I don't think he's going to get him. No, he's not.
By the way, I would say now watch out for Warder come the end of this race, because he is going to be pumping in those fastest laps like nobody's business. So keep an eye on him.
What about Slow Dog though? Like one mistake and Sam Hez and Rosberg could be all over him.
All he has to do is keep up.
4.1.
Yep. These two battling though is going to help Slow Dog get away from the two of them.
Wait, why is Sam Hez? Wait, oh. Oops. So Rosberg is in rich mix with Sam Hez on standard. Very interesting here.
Well, with four laps to go. So coming through.
4 laps.
4 laps. Yeah. Oh, Rosberg's made a mistake.
5 laps. Oh, he's went wide. Oh, Rosberg.
That's gone. That's gone. He's not gonna be able to get that back now.
Rosberg.
I think that's it.
Rosberg, after a tremendous race, has made one mistake, and now his race.
Doesn't seem
feel sorry for the guy.
He's lost 2 seconds, but
surely now that gives Sam Hez the chance to go after Slow Dog, and now Warder.
I'm not going to get Sam Hez, but I think the only person he can aim for here is Rosberg. So.
Oh my goodness me!
7
wow,
tenths.
the amount of time he's just gained. He's gained 4 tenths throughout that corner.
We have a back marker as well for Rosberg to contend with Cavi.
Yeah.
Cavi or My Life, it's one of the two Haas
might
drivers.
Get DRS. No, he hasn't. He hasn't got DRS. Wow. Oh my goodness me. Warder is all over.
Warder is using all his fuel as well. He's on max attack.
Yeah. He's on 0.88 fuel. Oh my goodness me. Rosberg on the penultimate lap could lose second place.
This Haas.
He's got defensive.
Yep. Warder's up the inside. He's going to have more grip coming at this corner.
Inside goes Warder. He pushes him wide.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, interesting. He's a cut. What a cutback though. Round the outside.
Oh, what a move. What a move by Warder. And Warder takes third place.
He's only 2.5 back. He can see Sam Hez, by the way, so it's not feasibly impossible for him to go after Sam Hez. But yeah.
Rosberg.
He's gonna.
Oh no, that's a shame. Just when you thought he could have had a podium, Warner just comes out of nowhere, and he steals third place on the penultimate lap of the Chinese Grand Prix, and that might be championship over.
I don't think it's quite championship over yet for Rosberg. He still has a chance, but he's going to have to do a lot, as this Haas is going to probably have to get out of the way about
He's
now.
holding him up.
This back marker's not being helpful in any way, shape or form here, and this is not helpful to him. He's getting DRS off the back marker though.
In the Chinese Grand Prix, oh, you think he's going to land through? See, yep, he is.
The thing is, he's going to get in the way of Rosberg because of where he is. 1.6 seconds, by the way, on the final lap to Sam Hez.
2 seconds now between Slow Dog and Sam Hez. 1.9. Oh, this is going to be close.
1.8. Sam Hez is going to come under pressure on, I think. The top 4 are all converging on each other now at this point.
Yeah. 1.6 now the gap between Ward and Sam Hez, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
He's going to have to do a lot, and if he does, he's going to have to dive bomb it to actually make a move work here if he wants to do it. Sam Hez is gaining time, by the way, on Slow Dog. I wonder if Slow Dog is taking this easy.
If he does take that chance, though, he might face a penalty, and that's something that Warder does not want. Cavi's got a 5 seconds for non-blue flags.
He's not letting Warder. I think there might be a ticket set against that. Don't know yet or not, but seeing that. As Warder's 1.7, he's not close enough. However, Sam Hez 1.1.
Wait a minute, he's run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Is Slow Dog got a fuel?
Slow Dog's run out of fuel. He's out of fuel.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness me. Sam Hez could win the race.
Not quite close enough.
Round the final corner.
Slow Dog wins the race.
76 wins the Chinese Grand Prix with Sam Hez in second.
It was 9 tenths to Warder in the end.
Stealing a third place with Rosberg in fourth, and that's not going to help his case.
That was a great top 4 finish.
Lynchman coming around the final corner in 5th place, with Cinnamon Rage in 6th place. Not bad
Cinnamon
for
Rage
the
had a
man
very,
who
very
won.
quiet race, I'll say that much. Scar finishes P7.
Yeah. Here comes Scott in 7th. Got to be careful if that he doesn't, you know,
And
get
here
into the
comes
wall.
Roland around the last corner to finish
Roland,
P8.
8th place.
And Binky's
in
going
that
to take
Sauber with
P9
Binky.
from the back of the grid. Not
Not,
bad.
not bad for Binky in 9th place, and then all eyes on Matty.
He gets points
Ward,
after
his
what has been a
teammate,
very,
coming
very
home in
disappointing
10th
last
place.
2 rounds for Matty.
Yeah.
Chaos is going to finish P11.
There it is, top 10. Top 10. Guarding of penalties.
Yep. Don't think we haven't seen the change to that. And it's P12, going to be P12 for the McLaren of Snake. One of his better results this season. He's not quite got the points, the alluring point scores yet, but he might get somewhere eventually with that.
Yeah.
And he will be the last finisher, so as soon as he goes across the line, we will have the results. But how about those last few laps between the top 4?
I was insane with Ward on the quicker tyre and just chasing down Rosberg. I thought Rosberg was going to hold them off, but no.
That was interesting.
Sanchez extends his championship lead with 5 laps to go. Well, 5 rounds to go, excuse me.
Next, and Spain's a very technical track, which is quite difficult for overtaking, but congratulations to the top 3.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
Slow Dog,
so there it is.
Sanchez and Warder.
Slow Dog.
I think
Slow Dog wins in China.
given another lap, I think
that is,
Warder could have got second if they had another lap.
Yeah.
And Sanchez.
Is this Slow Dog's first win of the season? I think it might be.
Might be. We'll have to check that on results later on. But yeah, congratulations to him. So, final
So
results.
Slow Dog wins the Chinese Grand Prix with Sanchez 1.3 seconds behind. Warder steals a 3rd place from F1 Rosberg with Lynchman in 4th place, well 5th place. Cinnamon Rage is in 6th place with F1XL, Scar, Roland and Binky 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. All Eyes on Matty completes the top 10. Chaos is in 11th, Snake Hose in 12th place, Joski is in 13th, My Life FC 14th and Cavi 15th, and then
That's
2 retirements of Sauber.
That would have been Jono and Caesar.
But that was a great finish to the end of the race there. He pitted with 8 laps to go on the super soft tyres, and me and Sam were talking about how much quicker he was going to be compared to the top runners like Sam Hez and Rosberg. And we watched that battle. We got all of it, start to finish, when you did the switchback on him in sector 2. Just talk to us about, what was that like when you actually caught him up and you was battling with a guy that is in a championship battle? Was your emotions getting a bit high at that point?
Not really. All I knew, I had a job to do. Force India have got to win the constructors, so that's my main aim, to get as many points as possible. I made a mistake. I should have gone to a 1-stop, not a 2-stop. I realised that, unfortunately, after the first round of pit stops, everyone was going to the slower tyre and I was going for the faster tyre. So no, emotions aren't part of it. I just needed to get past,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah, speaking of the constructors, your teammate, All Eyes on Matty, finished in 10th place, getting 1 extra point for the team. How important is it to have a good teammate to really help the team? I mean, no disrespect to All Eyes on Matty, of course, but when you're in a constructors battle with another team, going in towards the later stages of the season, how important is it to have that teammate that is quick and that can get consistent finishes?
I've been really lucky with Matty, because at the beginning of the season I was really struggling, and he was constantly performing, getting the points. It's now role reversal, but he's getting the smaller points and sticking at it. He's a really good teammate, so I'm really lucky to have a driver like him helping me out with the points.
want to ask
Right. And last,
one last thing I wanted to ask.
go ahead.
Before, sorry, for cutting you off there.
It's alright.
If you'd had an hour lap order, do you think you could have overtaken Sam Hayes?
Yes, definitely. It slowed me down overtaking Rosberg, so I ended up losing a bit of time there. But if I got into his DRS zone in the back straight, which I was hoping for on the last lap, that the hairpin would have been mine. Yeah, and I would have taken second place.
All right, Warder.
Nice.
And Karen? What you
Alright.
think on?
It's alright. That's alright. We've got our questions in, so I don't think there's anyone else who is going to join
No, we're just gonna do one to
our
death.
party. So,
Right.
yep.
Just gonna round
So,
off there then.
thanks. So, thanks for watching round 17 of F1XL TF4. Sam has extends his lead in the championship with 4 rounds to go.
Yep. With Spain next up, I think.
Yes. So Spain is next week with just a couple of rounds to go. Will Sam Hayes be able to withstand Rosberg and Warder and Cinnamon Rage after what happened in the last couple of weeks? So thanks for watching, and until Sunday, Sunday next week in Spain, in Catalonia, we will see you then.
See ya.